Okay, it's Sunday and I'm back. So let's catch up on what happened in the last 2 weeks. All right, hi. So last week, as you may or may not know, I was not able to make a video because there was a lot going on. I was moving out of my cottage into my RV so that some renovations could be done in the cottage on the bathroom, which is kind of what I'm going to talk about first. So I have the best landlords in the world, which I think I've mentioned before. Somebody come in who did an amazing job. I would mention who it is, but I didn't ask if that would be okay. So if you want to know, just DM me and I'll get you in touch. Anyway, but yeah, local contractor here in Vermont, and did an amazing job. Took everything out, not everything out. I mean, the toilet and the sink stayed, but like cut the floor, like, you know, redid the walls, tiled everything. And I mean, literally it looks like a spa in there now, which is amazing. But the thing is that, you know, I have Lethrurian Circus in here with, you know, 2 cats and a dog. So it was a lot. So it was just better for me to go out to the RV with Hank, and stay while the work was being done. And, you know, it was a little bit of a, it was a little bit of a thing. I realized that as I get older, I have an aversion to change, which I did not know that was the case before. And so it was kind of difficult to, you know, adapt to having to be out there. But it was fine. It was great. I was able to take a couple of days off work to be able to work on some other stuff and get that done. So yeah, so anyway, this is what my bathroom looked like when I moved. Well, not when I moved in. This is what my bathroom looked like currently. And I have to preface that by saying that my friends / landlords were more than willing to they actually wanted to redo the bathroom before I moved in. And I said, no, that's fine. This is great. I like the little tub. That's cute. I was also a smaller version of myself that could actually kind of almost fit in that tub. But yeah, so then over the course of the past couple years, the tub's really hard to clean, So this is what it looked like right here. You can see, yeah, no. So yeah, and this thing that like hangs from the ceiling with the shower curtains on it, they would constantly fall, like not constantly, but it fell a couple of times while I was taking a shower, and that's kind of super inconvenient. But being the amazing people they are, they, you know, wanted to make sure that the shower got redone and everything like that. So yeah, so now this is what it looks like. So as you can see, very spa-like. It's all tiled, with like the black fixtures, stuff like that. So nice, so nice. Got that shower. I actually bought that shower head because I like that one. The one that they were going to put on, or that the contractor was going to put on, was still nice too, but this one was cooler. So I was like, ooh, let's get that one. But yeah, so anyway, so much better, so much happier with it. It's, you know, it's weird to think that like a bathroom change can make such a big deal or a big change, but it can, you know, and it's really nice. So anyway, I really appreciate Christine and Danny for doing that. They're amazing people, and I'm so thankful to have them in my life. So anyway, that was first thing. That was what was going on, you know, lots of moving around, stuff like that. But while I was in the RV, I actually got one of the LaBuBus I ordered. This one was one I ordered from a third party. The 2 that I've ordered directly from Pop Mart still haven't shipped because they were pre-order, so who knows. But yeah, so I have a little video that I'll play in a minute that's the unboxing of it. And, you know, anytime you get something from a third party, it turns out that this is authentic and it's a real LaBuBu. But you have to be really skeptical of it because you never know, like, is this going to be real or fake? And, you know, there's a lot of fakes going on out there. So anyway, this is the unboxing of it. So, you know, take a quick peek at it, and then I'll wrap up afterwards. There, right? I already bought it, so whatever. I guess we'll see. That's kind of satisfying. Oh, sorry. Whee. Alright, there's the package. Got a little holes in it. Big into energy. There it is. Yes, it's a nice present. Ooh. What's this one? Look. Huh. I don't know. All right, so that was my LaBuBu, LaBuBu. And FYI, I'm kind of like done with that trend now. You know, it's something like whatever. You know, things have value that people give them. So if people want to be obsessed with these little furry, little doll, demon doll, whatever they, you know, little monsters, then that's cool. That's fine. You know, whatever. I mean, everybody's got their thing. So you know, I wanted to kind of see if I could get some. And, you know, now I'm like, that's enough. You know, like, I have two in hand and 2 on the way. So that seems like a plenty of them. So, yeah. So anyway, we'll see where that trend goes or what replaces that. But anyway, super exciting. So I hate that I missed last week, but I really appreciate everybody's patience. I'm trying really hard to keep this momentum going and make a video every week. So this was not about tech. This is about a bathroom, about a little furry doll. But I did start using the Blackmagic camera more. I think I've alluded to that here and there throughout a couple of videos. In fact, I have the camera here. I don't know if it can get all in there. Yeah, see, look, complicated. But yeah, I did start using it. And so hopefully I'll have something on that next week. You know, it really does you can do amazing things with it. It's just not as easy as editing, you know, something shot on your iPhone. But anyway, I hope everybody has an amazing week. Thank you so much for taking a look at this video. I appreciate it. I realize that, you know, you're taking time out of your day to watch this. So thank you. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Have a great week. Bye.